Hello and welcome to Stoneblock 4. It's my current series going on. If you haven't seen the other episodes, check out the playlist on my channel. Hopefully you do enjoy, and if you do and you check me out, or you keep coming back and you're not yet, feel free to subscribe, leave the video a like, and maybe even leave a comment of things you want me to play next. Enjoy the video. So there's a couple things we can do. We can either go and clear the Lair of the Lich quest, or we can go fight something that I found earlier. We can go fight Harbinger. If we want to do that. So I need another star. Let's go see how I fare against Harbinger. I don't need a lot of this stuff in my inventory, so we will toss that away. In here is fine. My explorer's compass. I want my casting assistance device in my offhand once I get there. So, explorer's compass. We want ancient factory. Teleport. Found. Teleport. Okay. Yeah, it spawns us outside for some reason, which is kind of annoying. What the hell was that? Alright. Get rid of some mobs. Okay. I need to get around one of the sides. There should be a door. Come on. Where's the entrance to this place? Here it is. Okay, this is the one that I came to earlier. Alright. So, this place has a boss in it. Oh, look at that, I got a Brawler's Gem. I need my Nether Star, and my casting device. This right here is the Harbinger. Let me clear away the soul soil. Let's activate the Harbinger. He's like a mechanical wither. Okay, he's dead. He really didn't pose a problem to me. Cool. I assume you're supposed to use these EMPs to, like, nerf him. I got the block of witherite, which I can use as witherite, the mechanical fusion anvil, a meat shredder, a laser Gatling gun, wither assault shoulder weapon. Cool. And I can make stuff out of it. It works as a gem and a metal. Okay. Cool. I think I can upgrade armor with it. Is it just a trim? Yeah, it's just a trim. Okay. Mechanical fusion anvil allows me to fuse into weapons an additional... Got it. So I can get the Infernal Forge hammer, infuse it with the Void Core, and I get the Void Forge. Interesting. Ignitium breastplate combined with an elytra. It's the Ignitium elytra chestplate. I can make the Void assault shoulder weapon. Or the Gauntlet of Maelstrom. Okay, so each of these bosses has the chance of dropping a weapon. That's cool. So the meat shredder is the weapon that I can craft from this guy. And the laser Gatlin. Okay. So I have the Void Core, I have the Ignitium Ingot, I have the Gauntlet of the Guard, I can make the Bulwark of Flame. Okay, that makes a weapon. The Annihilator I can craft from Cursium and Black Steel. Cursium I can get from Loot Fabricator of the Maledictus. The Infernal Forge is dropped by the Netherite Monstrosity, which I think I can spawn. I can make a big ol' hammer. The Cursed Bow I have to craft. The Gauntlet of Guard was dropped by the Ender Guardian that I killed. I think I have 2 of them. The Ignitium Breastplate. I am not entirely sure how you get that, because it doesn't appear to be something crafted. Okay, and then Sandstorm in a Bottle is dropped by the Ancient Remnant. Block of Ancient Metal can craft Bone Reptile Armor. And an Ancient Spear. Cool. Interesting. And it's also used as a trim. So we can... That's cool. Not something I'll do right now. I mean, we are so far away. I don't... That might be where the Ancient is. But... Let's... I mean, I have it with me, so let's see how far away the Vault of Twilight is. 5,132 blocks away. Okay. In that direction. So, let's go back to base. Teleport back home. How far away is it now? 1,938 blocks away. Let me empty my inventory. Okay. So let's... It's that way. But this tunnel leads a fair distance. Let's see if my Explorer's Compass can find it. Vault of Twilight Lich. Find it. Not found. Okay, so I do need to mine in this direction. It's the opposite direction that I already have mined. That's frustrating. Yeah, this top path has been mined all the way up to the maze layer. Not the maze layer. The, Twilight Forest layer. Okay, so I do need to mine this direction. I have a tunnel that mines that way already. This tunnel here. It's really, really tight tunnel. Actually, is this even the right direction? No. I have a tunnel that breaks off, looks like. I mined the tunnels, that doesn't mean I know where they are or where they go. Apparently. So it's this tunnel, this lower tunnel. Yeah, this way. This one's been mined. Okay. I need my hammer. Before I get too far, I need some diamonds. And torches in the offhand. Light overlay enabled. Let's run. Okay. Okay, let's start mining. Okay, we are into the maze stone zone. How far away are we? Far enough, or close enough that I can summon it. Hello, minnow shrooms, or minotaur. Oh, it gave me some stuff. Raw meat. I think I can cook it, yeah. I also got beef steak. Fantastic. Okay. So... we are going to save this as Lich. We are gonna go back to spawn. Takes it a second because of how far away we are. And then teleport to the quartermaster. I need... that would be 50... give me 100 lockpicks. Now we will put my casting assistance device in my offhand. We will teleport back to Lich. Okay, what am I doing here? Use the computer monitor to slide the blocks around opening the door. What computer monitor? What? Huh? Oh, this monitor. Okay. Let's get a Lich. Dun 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 dun. Ow. Yeah, just rapid click him. Great, now I can hit him. Okay, he's dead. Okay, that's new. Lich crown. No reason to grab those. Can be used to inlay the Lich crown or to craft wands. Trophy, essence, ender pearl. Okay. And then over here is the real reason that I'm here. Lock picket. Got a thorn rose, a bloody pearl, a charm of life. Automatically recharges scepters when they run out if the holder has the recharge item in their inventory. Canopy bookshelves. Wow, this is like crap loot. We will look at what that does in just a second. But for now, I will grab everything out of here because it could prove useful at some point. Random codex glyph, random codex glyph. Brittle potion flask. Crown splinter, robust oak. Sharpness 1 twice. I assume these crown splinters can be used to make a mystic crown, yeah. Okay. These I can just learn. Multiple book and quills. That are empty. I don't need book and quills. I don't think they serve me a purpose. An inscription table? I don't need it. A mineral survey tool? I don't need it. Okay. Okay. Let us look at the Lich crown. The crown of the Twilight Forest's very own king, the Lich, a symbol of his power and dominance. Legend has it that the true potential of this relic can only be unlocked by uniting all 10 gems. All skeletons become friendly towards the player. Allows the crown to be inlaid with one special gem. Each unique gem unlocks a new ability, while additional gems of the same type increase the level of the corresponding ability. To insert a gem into the crown, right-click it while holding it in your inventory to remove a gem. Ensure your cursor is empty and right-click the crown. I do have the Twilight gem. Putting it on doesn't really do anything. Okay. Just equipped a gem. What does it do? When looking at a target and pressing left mouse button, launches a Twilight projectile moving at approximately 1.2 blocks per second, dealing 4.3 damage. Does not work if the target is within melee range. So I can just... look at an enemy and shoot at them, I guess. Okay. So there's more than one gem that can be socketed in here. I guess. So I have one gem. So when I level this up, I can insert more gems into it. Okay, I can do that. And I have nothing in my head slot, so it might as well put it on. Yeah, it makes this helmet look ridiculous. But if I take the helmet off, it still looks ridiculous, so you might as well just turn the crown off. Or I can just look ridiculous as hell and just turn everything on. You can see all of my items. Woo! I look like I'm, like, a weeb. Okay, that was the Lich one. Can I teleport to the Yeti locator? Yeah, that just gives me more tokens. The Yeti... No, it's really far away. In the opposite direction? Are you serious? Okay. Okay. So if I mine in exactly the opposite direction, I can get to the Yeti. Yay! Is there one closer? No. Okay. Well, let's teleport home. And dump off all this stuff I got. Okay. La-dee-da-dee-da. Just emptying my backpack. I have so much crap in my inventory. Okay. I need more torches because I've run out. Or almost ran out. I do try to keep a couple stacks in my backpack. A wandering trader has spawned. Do you have anything useful? No, so you're getting smacked. I need to be careful not to hit my cat. Yes! Now that's a use for a crown. Okay. I have a bunch of things that, like, unlocks a new ability when I hit level 5. But I, like, haven't actually unlocked them. This is still level 0. Okay. So, that way was the Lich. That way's the Yeti. No. This way's the Yeti? 1,981 blocks out of range. If it's more angled, I do have a path that is more angled. Hold on. Let's see. Once again, before I leave, I need some diamonds. Ow. Okay. Does this path lead us in the right direction? Whoops. Okay. We are definitely getting closer. I don't remember how long I made this pathway. This was for another vault. Okay, this is the end of the vault. So it's in this direction. Okay, we are definitely very, very close. It's right there. Opening a door, walk on through. You must defeat the Lich before entering this vault. I did. Ah. teleports me back. That's weird. Okay, more stuff for me to loot. Another crown splinter. Moonworm Queen, Greater Potion Flask. I'll just take everything and throw it in the backpack. And we'll sort it out later. Okay. Oh. Okay. It reset us. Another Twilight gem. Let me grab my crown and level this up. Okay. Guess it won't let me equip a second one. But I can craft the Scepter of Twilight. Okay. Well, gem anyway. Which direction am I supposed to be going? This way. Definitely. What? Why is it sending me back? I need to be holding the Lich trophy? Or do I just need to be going faster? Ow. Okay. I just need to move faster. Can I just kill this guy? Ah. No, I'm back at the beginning. I'm too fast. Let me take off my speed ring and we will... Yeah, I'm too fast. Maybe I don't need to take off the ring, but I just need to take off my running shoes, because that speeds me up too much. Maybe I need to take off both. Jeez, I can't even sprint jump these. Alright, let's put these back on. I can't hit those. If only I had a teleport spell. Just teleport right to the end there. I have an idea. It's kind of a cheesing way to do it, but I have a scarf of invisibility, which renders me invisible. So we will take off the lucky scarf and we'll go invisible. And then we'll teleport back to the Yeti. And then I just stand here. And we go. Ha 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 ha. I cheated. Ow. A pedestal of Gem of the Frozen Queen. Oh. Let's fight this boss. Okay. One of the easiest bosses ever. But, let's worry about that later. Let's see if there is anything for me to loot anywhere. Yes. Okay, fantastic. A Ring of Thrift. We will have to look at that later. Okay. Warrior Essence Absorption Gem. That goes in the crown, so if I can level up the crown, I can put another gem in it. Okay. Protection 3 I will go with. Let's see, is there any more of those? I don't think so. I think it was just that bunch. Okay. We are done here. Fantastic. Let's throw all this up in here. And that should have completed the quest. Yes. Give me the next two. How far away is Snow Queen? Opposite direction. This one is just more this way. So I need to mine the Snow Queen is over this way. That I can do. And then the Hydra's out in the northern direction. So let's go home. We will drop off all this stuff again. Let me change back my scarf. We'll look at this ring. And then this gem. Gem of the Frozen Queen. Okay. Interesting. But let's level up the lucky scarf. 12% chance instead. Let us equip this scarf instead, and look at the Ring of Thrift. When casting a spell, there's a 14% chance that no mana will be consumed. I don't cast spells that often, so this ring is practically useless to me. So, yeah. Nope, not the torches. Oh, I see why I was poisoned. I was poisoned because my backpack decided to feed me rotting essence, which poisons you. Okay. Let us throw everything back up into my system. And then I need to grab more potatoes, for one. Because I'm running low. Now, I want to do the Ice Queen next. She is over this way. With her over this way, I can go all the way out here, and then mine down. I think that would be easiest. So, let me teleport to the Lich. I didn't want this to refresh, but it did. I mean, I guess it's good farming for my projectiles. Didn't really get me anything useful, necessarily. Okay, Snow Queen. Not terribly far away. Switch this back to torches. Okay, Snow Queen is this way. Okay. So we'll just mine out this way. We'll do 31 and 32 just to be safe. Okay, we're to the vault. You must defeat the Alpha Yeti before entering this vault. Yeah. I'm aware. Okay, the helmet crab is immortal. Probably for a reason. They can't hurt me, though. So, it's fine. One of them finally died, though. can be inlaid into the Lich crown. That's great. I found the third one. Slide the crab around. Lands in the other color wool. Stop getting out of here, crab. You're supposed to be in here. I need you to get in the thing. Get back into the den thing. This crab. Come on. Get in the... Get in the... Well, the crab is dead. Here to here. No, hold on. I just send the crab up here, to here, to here, to here, to here, here, to here. Nope, I'm doing it in reverse again. I need it to be there. No, all I need to do is hit the crab here, 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 here. Okay. I do need this to spawn a crab, though. Yeah, I'm doing a puzzle, but it's supposed to have a crab spawn in. And the crab did spawn in, but then it immediately just attacked me. So they died. So now I have no crab to do the puzzle with. And I could cheat myself through. because this is just now broken. Okay. I'm under crab. Okay. That way. That way. Get back on the ice! It's so stupid. It's attacking me instead of doing what it's supposed to be doing. Okay, let me turn invisible. Seriously. Come after me, crab. You would be fine. I just need you to get on the red block. Great. That works. Switch back to my other thing. On the Ice Queen. Oh yeah, she can't be hit. I just throw snowballs at you. Okay, well, almost got her. Got her. Okay. The tribo. Oh, and this... Of course. Of course it's enchanted. Why wouldn't it be? Okay. Is there anything useful in here? I need that. There's really not. Like, these chests have, like, nothing in them. I mean, they have stuff in them, but they're, like, Twilight Forest loot, and Twilight Forest loot is, like, not good. Bane of Arthropods, density, sharpness, efficiency, power, like... Okay. Now we go home. Seems to collide with a barrier. Let me do it in this room then. Okay. This tribo might be good, but only once I turn it Apotheosis and enchant it, because it shoots 3 arrows at once. Okay. Get rid of all this stuff. Okay. No queen locator. And now... Ow. And I destroyed. Okay, fantastic. Exactly what I wanted. Now we go to the Hydra, who is located in this direction. Let me go this way. And then we will go to the left. Before I get too far, I need more torches. I need like a lot more torches. Throw all the torches in there. Let me have 3 stacks. Throw one in my offhand. We'll repair the hammer, and off we run. It is due that way 1,600 blocks. So, we start mining. Okay, I can mine one more tunnel like that. Okay, how much closer did that get us? About 300 blocks closer, so that was not faster. Good to know. Oh, well that works. That was definitely not as intended. Well. Okay. How close are we now? This is a way more interesting path that I'm taking. I get rid of this wraith spawner. Okay. Great. Now I just need to get rid of all this stuff. So I can only do that as far as my hunger will allow me. Is what it appears to be. Or it might be doing 64 times 5. This is so much easier. I'm so glad I figured this out. Okay. We should be really, really, really close now. 55 blocks closer? Fantastic. Let me just do that. There we go. Let me empty my inventory a little bit. Up to this instead of torches. We'll teleport. Probably gonna have to do something. Using the heads, solve the passcode, and using the something. Who are you? What the hell was that? Wild. I don't know what that was. Void vortex in a bottle. Alright, I don't. Can I get that prompt again? Using the head, solve the passcode, and using the passcode and enter it on the computer. Okay. Using the head, solve the passcode, and enter the answer on the computer. I think that's what that says. Okay. If this is 1, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's not it. What head does no one look at? That one's looked at by this one. This one is looked at by this one. One is looked at by this one. This one is looked at by this one. One is looked at by this one, which is looked at by this one. Which is looked at by this one. Once again looked at by this one. I'm confused. Oh, hold on. I get it now. I was wrong. Okay, so is this one or is that one? Let's assume this is one. So it's 1, 2. Three. 4, 5. Four. 5 is diagonal down. 5. Across. Diagonal. Alright, so that's not right. So is it the reverse? Is that one? So if this is 1, then it's 1, 7, 4, 2, or 8, 8, 2, 6, 3, 5. Okay. So the reverse of what I thought, but still makes sense. Okay. There's still nothing good in these chests, but, you know. What else could I really expect? Sharpness, Reaper. Reaper's pretty good, even at only Reaper 1. Giant's Glove. Claw Gem. Okay. I will look into the Giant's Glove in just a second. First, we've got a boss to kill. So, have at him. That is not... Okay. This is not the Hydra, but... Apparently, it is the first step of this. So. Okay, I guess that was the fight for the Hydra. Cool. I guess the Hydra would have been hard to get to work right. So, it is kind of understandable. That they had to rework it like that. And I think that was the last thing I needed to fight. No. I need to find the Night Vault. Okay. This is still the Hydra locator. Vault of the Night. How far away are we? 1,500 blocks that away. So if I go back to the end of this tunnel here, I'm gonna be in between these 2 points. So I should go to the end of this tunnel here and dig across. Okay. That makes sense to me. Let's look at the Hydra Heart. When taking damage, it has a 17% chance to drop a blood droplet that upon landing creates a damaging area for 4.7 seconds, dealing 1.4 damage to all targets and igniting them for 5 seconds. Since I have my body slot open, we will go ahead and equip that. The other thing I got was the Giant's Glove. Increase the size and stats of the held item by 13%. That's decent. If it does what I think it does, that's good. My items are now larger, but they deal more damage, is my understanding. Let's go up and see if there's anything up for me to get. I changed my mind. I hate the Giant's Glove. With it changing the size of items, it's just insufferable. Ender teleportation is not permitted. I'm not trying to teleport. I'm trying to get up this hill. Trying to see if there's any hidden secret chests. Not a secret chest, but a pedestal with a fluid cow jar on it. Okay, it contains molten blaze. Cool. Is there a pedestal in all of these dungeons? Have I just missed some? I am sick and tired of all of these enemies, to be honest. Okay. Rabbit's pocket watch. Which does do something, if I remember correctly. It's a piece of loot, I guess. I guess. No, it definitely is. Okay. Okay. Before I go back home, woof, let me go back to the Lich. Teleport. I guess fight these guys again. So somewhere there, I assume, is going to be a pedestal. Because there was a pedestal at the Yeti, and a pedestal at the place I was just at, whatever that was, the Hydra. So somewhere around here, there should be a pedestal. Okay, it doesn't look like it's inside, but let me dig out around it. Maybe, just maybe, there's a pedestal just hanging out with an item on it. Okay, doesn't look like it's around the sides, but it might be on the roof. So, up we go. I don't think it's gonna be on the roof. This is its roof. Nope. There's nothing. Okay. This was the Ice Queen, and I didn't see anything in there. But I did see one in the Yeti, so... who knows, but let us teleport back home now. Did he get me? Nope. You're level 3 now, though. Get some dirt. Keep this guy going. I need him to be level 4, and then he'll get me stuff I need. Okay. Let us repair the hammer. And then all of this goes on the floor. Well, almost all of this goes on the floor. Okay. Okay. How far away is this? Let me run all the way up through here again, and we'll see how it goes. Okay. Yeah, we're real close. Okay. Let's do this. Well, I broke into the teleporter. That was unintentional. Are we close? 32 blocks closer is what I need, so we will do that. Yeah! I am out of food, it looks like. So I will allow that again. What type of energy does a buildcraft quarry use? Buildcraft. No, that's building gadgets. I don't think I have buildcraft in here. I don't know, but I'm worried that it's gonna kick me out. So we're gonna go with test room. It's probably amps. Nope. Okay, I have to fight something. What generates stress units in Create? It's the water wheel. Which type of point-to-point tunnel is not an AE2 feature? Redstone? Wrong answer. Woo! I'm assuming because it's the third question, it'll be 3 waves. Stop your running around. Alrighty. Let me just use this to farm some experience points for my crown. Okay. I've got so much junk in my inventory now. What year did the original Stoneblock come out? My guess is 2016. Wrong answer. Great. I swear these mobs are getting taller. Bum-ba-dum-bum-bum. And wave 4. More monsters I've never fought before. Ooh. Dead. What item can tame a wolf? Bone. What was with the change in difficulty of those answers? Okay. We'll do this trial spawner first, I guess. Supposedly it is active. Oh, the boss spawned in. Ooh, an ether gem. A phantom helmet. How to raid all these chests around the room. Frost gem. Emblem of devotion. Great. Well, that was all of the bosses for Twilight Forest. So let me teleport back home again. Alrighty, let's look at what the Emblem of Devotion does. Summons one orbital sphere with a linked spell every 28 seconds, which casts the spell on a target upon collision. The total number of spheres cannot exceed 2. To function, the item must be inscribed using a scribe's table of the spell, consisting of no more than 3 components, and must begin with the touch form. Okay. I don't use Ars Nouveau, so that'll have to wait. I got 2 of the Knight Phantom trophy. I got a berserking one with an empty socket. Okay, the question is, how many gems do I now have? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total of 6. I have 6 of the 10 gems supposedly needed for this crown to level up. So let me take out that gem and let's see what the absorption gem does. Absorption, when the player's health falls below 20% for 5 seconds, drains 5.7% of their max health from all targets within 4 blocks. Afterwards, the cooldown is 14 seconds. Throw my crown on the ground. Okay, the Ether Gem. Any projectile aimed at the player passes through without causing harm. After 6 deflections, the ability goes on cooldown for 11 seconds. Okay. Carmite Gem. Any attack on the player has an 8% chance to be reflected back at the attacker, healing the player for the amount of damage dealt. That might be really good. I'm gonna put that over here. Frost Gem. Applies a stacking frostbite effect for 5.2 seconds on attack. Once the effect exceeds 7 seconds, the target takes 1 damage through armor every 2 seconds until the spell ends. That's decent. And the Fire Gem. Increases damage dealt by 5.8% for every 0.1 unit of biome temperature where the player is located. I don't know what that means. I'm a little dumb. We'll do Carmite. And then these other gems will stay in my backpack. So that when the crown levels up, we can put more gems into it. Let me grab all this stuff from the loot bee. Okay. So, now that we've done that, we get the Urgas data model, a gift of stone, an unbreakable brush, woo! And now we can go back and talk to the Echo of Twilight. So let's go back and talk to him. Up to Twilight. Complete the stage. Okay. That was it. That completed his thing, which gives me the Hydra data model. And then, yeah. Let me submit these. Automatically create. It's placing the upgrades, but it won't show me where they are going, apparently. It's just placing them around. Placed 5 blocks. Night Phantom Trophy. Hydra. Lich. Ice Queen's under here. And then Yeti. Okay. What can I even get for a Hydra prediction? I can get the trophies, Hydra Chops, and Fiery Blood. Urgas probably just gives me Carmite. Yeah, Carmite, Fiery Tears, and Trophy. Okay, I can make Fiery Ingots. Block of Fiery Metal, which doesn't do anything. Pretty sure if this uses any ingot. Yeah. Okay. But that is that entire quest line here done. Exploration. I explored an end dungeon accidentally. Bounty board. Apparently those bosses don't count towards the bounty board. That's stupid. I can get the questing ram trophy. I guess. Okay. So, that is this entire quest line done. That means we did 3 quest lines today. That's insane. So, yeah, I think that is probably enough for the day. Should go see my family. They're probably wondering where I've been. I've been in my office for like 6 hours. So, great. That is the end for today. That is the end of today's episode of Stoneblock 4. If you did enjoy, please make sure to scroll on down, hit the like button, maybe subscribe and leave a comment, hit that bell to get notified the next time I upload, and hope you enjoy the rest of your day.